it is another time of your favorite show online. For whatever site you're joining us, you're watching this from, we dearly appreciate you. And of course, it is time for the side of truth. And you know what that is? It is the time for Breakup Podcast. The Breakup Podcast comes to you as the side of truth to bring to you an insight of everyday lives of every other human being, Nigeria, Africa, and the world, cut across whatever race you happen to find yourself. And of course, like a Liverpool fan that I happen to be, I never walk alone. And of course, I'm here with my amazing crew to dissect the valued truth of a particularly interesting and peculiarly amazing topic we have for you today. And you know that it's going to be an exciting time. Already Alfred Femi Alamo is here. Thank you so much for being on set with us.
Thank you for having me.
It's so good to have you. And of course, Ade Doing Rhoda is right there. The ever smiling, amazing, and gorgeous. It's so good to have you here once again. And of course, to our right, Solar Speaks.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The world renowned, going global. Okay, now let's straight right into action. Your school really is calm. The boom, 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 boom that hits your heart because there are a lot of failed activities that has happened to a lot of failed promises, let me put it that way, that has happened to our youth of this dispensation. That we can literally say that school is a scam.
Yeah.
But let us start on this premise, right? Let me start from you, Adedoyin. Is school a scam to you?
Yes and no.
Okay, so what's your perspective?
School is not a scam in the sense that you get to learn, you get to study the particular course you are going for. That's either mass communication or mechanical engineering. So when I say it's a scam, is where you don't get the practical
Knowledge?
knowledge of the particular course you are going for.
Okay, so are you saying now that what makes school a scam is the fact that schools are not practical enough in terms of disseminating knowledge?
Well, not all schools, but some.
Okay,
I don't
some.
want to say all.
Some. Now, relatable in our Nigerian society right now, and even almost most part of the world, right? So, do you really think that it is, from what she said, the inability of the schools to provide practical knowledge? I'm not talking of theoretical knowledge, now I'm talking about practical knowledge. Do you think that is what is actually affecting many people who are probably graduate and educated fellows who can't seem to find or make a life for themselves?
The truth of the matter is we have a whole lot of graduates out there who are not employable.
Okay.
Why? Because what they learn in school compared to real life situation does not match.
Okay.
Do
And
you
why is that?
understand? I practically speaking, I have a friend whose sister studies religious knowledge.
Okay.
Do you understand? Who should, by the virtue of what she studied,
Okay.
be doing something like CROK,
Studying.
IROK
teaching.
or Yoruba, tradition,
Yeah.
in school.
Okay.
But I have her working with Shell.
Wow.
That was as at early 2000. For the fact that, she was prior to get herself compliant with, the knowledge of computer, the practical knowledge of computer.
Okay.
And that gives her that leverage. By the
Leverage.
time that, she got the employment, they told her whatever she studied in school is of no consequence, that she will be well trained for the job.
Okay.
Why is it like that? Because most of the curriculum is obsolete. Do you understand? They are no longer relevant. As a computer student, in school, they are teaching you Fortran 77. They are teaching you about COBOL. That is not applicable in our current
Today's world.
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So all of those things you come out, as a graduate of computer science, and yet
So
you
it keeps people at a setback.
yes,
Now-
yes,
Now, Solar Speaks.
Yep.
Let's look at it from a very realistic point of view now.
Okay.
They say follow who no road.
Yeah.
Is it by education or by connection? Which do you believe? To make a very good living out
Okay.
of an average Nigerian out there right now, the follow who no road slang, is it by your certification or
Connection.
your connection? Which do you believe works faster and better?
Okay, I do not have a statistics to pull out, But just off the top of my head, I would say apparently there's a reality of nepotism in the country, in the
Okay.
current Nigerian system.
Okay.
And what that means is it doesn't really matter what you know, as
Okay.
it were. Unfortunately, it's about who you know,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So that's the reality.
Does that not
here.
mean that education is a scam? If it's about who you know, and you know someone at the top, and someone can easily just handpick you and put you in a place of power or authority where life seems to be at a very good balance for you.
So I'd like to say that who you know
Mm.
might successfully pull you through the door.
Okay.
But what you know is
But
what will keep you in the
know
room.
sustain you
Okay.
there.
Right? But unfortunately, again, there's
In
a
Nigeria
patching
right now-
system where you will be in the room, you are irrelevant, but you're getting paid every month. It's
Getting
unfortunate.
paid is the most important part.
It's unfortunate. But the truth is, school is never a scam.
Okay.
Is the school system, is the current Nigerian school system faulty? Is it a scam? I could call that out. I
Okay.
could call it that.
All right.
But the idea of school, the idea of education,
Okay.
is never a scam.
Okay.
Whether it's in the formal or in the informal or the
Informal.
semi-formal,
Okay.
education, by the true standard of it, is definitely what sets you apart in whatever
Okay.
you're doing.
Okay.
I saw a recent tweet about from a guy, I can't remember exactly the details, but it was talking about how a professor of engineering in a particular university in Nigeria did not know what to do to his car that broke down.
Okay.
Right. Now you are
You have to call a
that-
roadside mechanic.
yeah, you have to call a roadside. And not like, okay, I can't touch this. He actually did not know
Don't
exactly
do
what to do.
anything.
He only knew their names and all of these things. He
Okay.
couldn't practically deal with these things.
All right.
So that's what we have here. I
Okay.
studied computer science from Lagos State Polytechnic.
Okay.
And I'm proud to put that out there. Those of you who are big on Daikoto,
I don't
care where you
come for
got your from.
sponsorship. Let your
I
school
don't
come
know-
and sponsor the show.
I don't know
Since you
what-
have already given them free advert.
I don't know where you studied and what you studied, but I can boldly say that I'm educated.
Yeah.
And can I give all the credit to my school? Maybe not. But the school system is not essentially just for academic impact. There's so many things. When you're being certified, you're certified for learning and for character.
Character,
Now there's a social interaction part of school,
school, yeah.
right? So I cannot just decide I'll stay at home and I'll read books. There's still the point of interacting with people. And that's why we see celebrities nowadays who are indeed celebrities, but when
Like
you
that.
listen to them, you know this person is empty
Okay.
because they are not educated. And that's where school comes in.
Okay.
In the end, there's a system that you create that helps you sustain what
All right.
you've
So
built.
are they doing? I want to hear a perspective from you, right? It is the Breakup podcast. Definitely, we
Yeah.
have to share the light of truth to everything we're talking about.
Yes.
Now, what would you say in the current time and age? You've left school. What would you say, from your experience, is how do I put it now? It's the best way an average Nigerian student going to school now should take cognizance of, such that their future is not truncated under the guise of the inabilities of most schools not giving them what they need. What do you think an average fresher in Nigerian universities and polytechnics now should do differently to make sure that their life is better, either during or after they must have left school?
Okay, so what I'm going to say is that if for a fresher that is just going into school,
Yeah.
I would advise that you make connections. You should not just go into school and you are just there, you go to class, you go home. It's just one routine from your house to school to church, you go back to your house, because that was what I did mostly in school.
Okay.
I'm not really social.
So basically,
So
you're
you
talking
should
about
just be
interacting
social.
now.
Yes, interaction. Let people know who you are. Okay, this is what I do. Even if you have a handwork, either you make hair or you make soap, this liquid soap of a thing,
Yeah.
or you just do just handwork.
Yeah.
Advertise yourself to your classmates.
Okay.
You will see people in your classes that they have that money
Yeah.
and they want to spend it and they want to see value, like they want to see that brand. Okay, this is it.
So basically, start a business from school. That's what you're
Yes.
saying. Start a business from
and
school
also be social.
and be social. All right. To Pastor Femi, what do you think is your view on this? Do you agree to her?
Yeah, I agreed to an extent, because truth of the matter is not, I would like to say know something about everything and everything about something. That's number one.
Interesting.
Because knowledge is a journey, not a destination. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So continue to know until you are known for what you know. It's very, very important. It's very important. Personal development is key. And I'm a student of personal development. This is not what you get in school. So also entrepreneurial, skills,
Yeah.
financial intelligence. These are the things that will help you survive in the trends of life, and emotional intelligence. These are things that you cannot get in school, but you have to develop yourself to have them. So by so doing, if you want to really thrive, if you want to make the most of education, it's not, I will put it this way, that education is not what you get from the four walls of the school, but it's what you get out there, either formal or informal. So open your mind, make sure you learn, from your environment, from yourself, and also from things around you. It's very, very important.
Thank you, sir. Let me have your closing take, Solar Speak.
Okay, I would say outrightly, school is not a scam.
Okay, sir.
School is not a scam. School is not a scam. If there's if you have the opportunity to learn, whether in a university or a polytechnic or college of education, take advantage of it. Learn by the curriculum. Go outside of the curriculum. Go outside of the syllabus. Learn as much as possible. Like he said, know something about everything and everything about something. And apart from that, interact very well. Connect with the right people. Keep the right groups. Because in the end, again, what you know is not enough. Who you know also matters.
That's
And
right.
it's not about people just pulling you through the door. Even if you know something, you need people to recommend you. So as you gather knowledge, gather good networks, gather people. And that would be, again, to end with that, I would say, if you build something in your illiteracy will pull it back down. Yeah.
That's deep.
That's something. Do you have a
Good
final
deep
take
cut.
for us, Adedoyin?
All right, my final take is going to be to the freshers, those that are just going into school.
Yeah.
Once you go into school, please, I beg you, do something, either entrepreneurial or just make connections with people, interact with people more. That way you'll be able to build something for yourself, so that when you get out of school, you just establish it, and then from there you are good.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been an amazing episode, and it's with so much joy that I so much believe that this particular episode has been a blessing to you. But on the grounds of school being a scam or not, I really want to say that irrespective of the kind of background you might have come out from, because some people are actually suffering from a dysfunctional background they might have had. Because the truth of the matter is that both the educated and the uneducated in this country and even outside the shores of this country are complaining. So basically, it then means that education may be a factor, but not the major factor as to why you can succeed. We have a lot of people who are not educated. We have a lot of people who are now successful and going back to school. So it then means that education is not a barrier, but you can be the barrier. You can be the barrier. So the barrier you place in your mind will then limit you. I've seen people who say, Oyinbo lo shi n sọ. You're just
Yeah.
speaking English. Do you have money in your pocket? So don't be that kind of person. Be determined to ensure that your life is progressive.
Yes.
Be determined to ensure that education is not a barrier. The truth of the matter is that your lecturer cannot teach you all the English you need to survive.
Yep.
So survival is essential. So while you're in school, reading your books, writing your exams, doing your thesis, doing your project and everything, ensure that you are building a life for yourself outside the four walls of the classroom. Because your classmate today can become a governor of your state in the next 20 years. So the relationship you build with people matters a lot. I'll leave you on our excellence tip for today. Before I close the curtains and drop the light and our cameras goes off, I want to tell you this, that on our excellence tip, do not stay on the applause of yesterday, because your applause of yesterday is a signal or appreciation of your past victory. If you stay too long in it, you will not forge ahead to give room for further applause. So don't stay in your past. There's still much to achieve in future. I love you with the love of Christ, and everyone on this set love you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this show. Please ensure, let us beg them, please ensure, like, subscribe, follow,
Like,
every corner you can. We love you so
Please.
much.
Comment, share your views.
And we promise we are coming back with a bang. More exciting topics to come.
Yeah,
If you have a
sure.
comment for us,
Definitely.
you have a suggestion for us, please, you can talk to us at our Gmail at thebreakuppodcast@gmail.com or talk to us in our DMs on social media, and we will gladly respond back to you. Thank you so much. We are open to sponsorship, advert placement, and all forms of business collaborations. Thank you so much and have a very lovely week. From the Breakup Podcast, have a very lovely week.
Have a lovely week. Bye.
We love you.